It is Game 5, and the Leafs hosting the Florida Panthers with this series tied at 2 games apiece. We're ready to go. Face off at center ice. Puck is dropped and we're underway. Nyes will play it into the corner. Round back of the net with a hefty hit, Nyes. But is trapped down there, and the Panthers get it out at center. And now here's a break-in on the left wing with a chance, and it's run off the goalpost by Reinhart. Pacioretty is there. His pass was blocked, carried into the corner now by Lundell with a shot. That was stopped by Wall. They were looking for Nylander breaking, and it didn't happen. And now Nylander steals. Nylander's got a breakaway. He's in a goal. Shoots on. A big save made there by Bobrovsky. And now the Panthers trying to send it right back in again. Seth Jones in on the wing and a shot. Big save made by goaltender Wall. And Nyes unable to get it. It comes to Ekblad in the slot. Working in with a shot. Blocked away nicely by Wall. And out come the Panthers through center ice and into the Leaf zone. Trying to get a drop pass. A shot is swallowed up by Wall. And then Lundell is given a jolt. Oh, and there's Marchand trying to have a word with Scott Laughton, but he thinks better of that. Now we get Tavares down into the offensive zone as it goes off his skate. A good hit there by Pacioretty. Nylander can't get to it ahead of Bennett. A shot off the glove of Wall. Bennett gets it ahead, knocked away by Max Domi. Odd man rush for the Leafs. Domi in on the right side. Centers! The shot taken by Pacioretty was kicked away. Back to the point. A one-timer just goes wide. David Camp with speed. Camp hitting the line and dropping it off for Robertson. Back in for Camp. He's got a man in front of the goal. Benoit! Shot it wide! Oh, and a chance that was. Holy Mackinac. Lorenz couldn't break. Back come the Panthers in on the right side with Marchand. Roll to the boards. Back to the point. Jones a shot. And that goes high and wide. But now the Panthers have it clear and a pass up on the left wing. Here's Greer with a shot. Blocked away. Big bouncing puck in front of the goal. Another save made by Wall. And another save made by Joey Wall. The puck in the Toronto zone. Stolen back. Centering pass. Blocked. Centered again. Blocked. Another pass in front. Shot. Scores.
Matter of time. The Leafs just kept chopping the puck back and forth, and eventually it ends up on the stick of Aaron Ekblad, who snaps it from the right hash marks over the right shoulder of Joseph Wall. And really, this has been the first period, Joe. The Leafs have had these stretches. They've got full control of the puck and can't get it out.
Attack. They get it to the red line and they get it into the zone, and a penalty coming here for tripping.
And I think this is a gift to the Leafs.
But that brings a crowd in there. The puck comes back to the blue line. Marner's got right. Rebound. Oh, and a great save made by Bobrovsky on Nyes. And Nylander just failed to reach it as it's played ahead now and brought in by David Camp. Camp for Nylander on the wing, and a shot went high and blocked away there by Bobrovsky. Centering pass, a shot at the goalpost. Oh my, what a chance that was. Nylander had hoped for a better rebound, but now comes out with a pass ahead for Tavares. Back for Willie, shooting. Big rebound in front, knocked wide by Tavares. Laughton to the line and in. Laughton stick handling with it, and then Bennett tackles Laughton in the corner. Riley in the far corner. Took a hit. The puck comes to the side of the net, and it'll be covered up there by Joey Wall, and we get some shoving as Oliver Ekman-Larsson gets pushed on the bench, and then Larsson threw a little bit of a left jab at Greer that looked like George Foreman taking a shot from Muhammad Ali. I thought he was going to go down. And to the Leaf blue line, and shot a high stick making contact with it, as missing a hit there was Verhaeghe. It comes through the goal crease area to the near boards, back to the point. A shot on the far side, scores! This time it is Dmitry Kulikov finding the back of the net on I think that was deflected, wasn't it?
Yeah, Scott Laughton right off his stick and roofed up over the left shoulder.
Here's another chance for Forsling, a shot that was just off the mark. The wrap-around attempt, and a big hit there, and the Leafs get it ahead for Nylander. Nylander breaking in. Nylander driving the net with a one-hander, and it is stopped by Bobrovsky. Matthews in there to dig it out. Matthews with it now, coming out of the corner with it. Still with it, a shot right on the rebound, and it was knocked away. Marner stops in a backhand pass, a blind pass, but is brought back in now by Florida. A pass into the goal crease, they score!
This is inexcusable.
Mitch Marner with a behind-the-back blind pass through neutral ice. It's cut off.
Yeah, and there was an opportunity to get it out earlier. But then instead, tried to make a spectacular exit out of the zone, and a spinorama back pass, and it's the fourth line of the Florida Panthers.
Tkachuk looking to get in a bit of a shot on Domi, and as it's played back into the Toronto end.
Now Domi's everything's just falling apart. Takes a two-hander to Tkachuk and is going to go to the box.
Cut off there by Nosek. He'll get it ahead. Marner got to it, and then Pacioretty bowls over his man, getting it down into the Florida zone. Cleared by the goaltender by Bobrovsky, and he almost was the architect of his own demise there as it was turned over. Leafs keeping the puck in. Nylander with a shot towards the net. Nyes couldn't get there to redirect. McCabe with a good hit on the boards. Lundell taken to the boards by Tanev. Tanev with the puck on his stick now, trying to play it up, but had it knocked off his stick, and it comes back to the point. Drive, scores! Mikkola makes it 4-0 Florida.
Chris Tanev is usually so good at chipping pucks out. For some reason, started to stick handle on the left wing boards. He had time and space. Ends up losing it.
And that has siphoned the air right out of the building. And the Boo Birds are here instead. Bobby McMahon sticking into the zone. Minute 59 to go in the second period. Centering pass by Marner comes back to the point. Benoit's shot. That was deflected, and Bobrovsky has to make a pretty good save there. The expected is just getting tuned up.
Here in this game,
Tavares, Nylander, and Nyes for Toronto. Nyes knocks a puck down and gets a bit of a break in on the left wing. He's in the goal. That was up the rebound. Comes back, and there's going to be a penalty here for hooking against the Florida Panthers. Domi back to Riley. Domi gets the shot away. That was picked away nicely by Bobrovsky. Domi again, trying to handle the puck on the far boards. Kept in by the Maple Leafs. But a penalty coming here to Domi. And Florida will go back to their own blue line to organize.
Don't think for a moment Florida wouldn't love to shove another one.
There's a shot taken there off the stick of Tkachuk.
The long diagonal pass out of your zone. He's got nowhere to go with it. And the other worst case scenario is you get an icing.
Austin Matthews -2. And another one off the face-off, won by the Florida Panthers, and it's 5-0.
And this is the fourth line, as A.J. Greer is the one that puts it in. Matt Murray is going to come in now for Joseph Woll.
Pacioretty can't get it to him, and it goes into the near corner. Pacioretty throwing his weight around, and there's going to be a penalty here for high sticking. And is it Tavares who is getting it? I believe it is. Matt Murray in goal for the Leafs now. Pass onto the left wing side, and a shot blockered away by Murray, and he's able to cover up on it. Off a save off Sam Reinhart. 58 seconds left in the Tavares minor. And it's swung in front of the net, and Bennett snaps home right off the face-off, and it is 6-0 Florida.
Goals right off the face-off now. That's a couple anyway.
3.
Yeah, that's right. Greer's the last one was right off the draw.
He can't get it out. It comes back to the point. Seth Jones with a shot. Swallowed up by Matt Murray. Now we got a gathering along the boards at the end. Nosek in there. So is Mikala. Oh, there's Marchand in there. He's got somebody in a bear hug from behind. That's strange to see. Oh, and it's Nylander.
The linesman goes and protects Brad Marchand, who's got a hold of Willie
This
Nylander.
is still escalating. Now we've got Tanev and Mikala tangled up. All it is pushing and shoving, and no one has dropped a glove and thrown a punch yet. Domi gets it back to the point. Oliver Ekman-Larsson to the far point. Back it comes to him, and a wrist shot in traffic is blocked. Lawton gets into a shoving match, and now a pushing match, and a couple of jabs left there for Mikala. Domi misses his man with a hit as it comes back to the point. Riley with a wrist shot in traffic that deflects wide. Puck along the near boards. Robertson got it. Got a backhand away and scores. Now we've got a big pile up in the goal crease area. One of the Leafs is down. Is that Robertson after scoring the goal?
No, I think it was Max Domi. Robertson was down after he slid it in. I think it was Max Domi that then got pulled down into the blue paint. Ekblad has already been suspended twice this season. Nick Robertson has, unless I'm mistaken, his first ever NHL goal in the playoffs.
147 minutes and 58 seconds of shutout goaltending from Sergei Bobrovsky. It'll be played down into the corner. They would be just as happy to keep it away, and there is the horn to end the game. Domi and Lorenz draw the assist. There's some pushing at the end of the game. And Greer getting his gloves throwing, but no gloves off with Lorenz. Now they're wrestled to the ice, the two of them.
Yeah. A.J. Greer wouldn't drop his gloves. With his gloves on, he started throwing punches at Steven Lorenz, who eventually wrestles him to the ice. But from a Leaf standpoint, winning little battles this way, if you want to look at it, means absolutely nothing at this point.